The 1970s was a transformative decade for the Ford Mustang, a car that has become synonymous with American automotive innovation. Born in the 1960s, this icon roared into the 1970s, a decade marked by significant cultural shifts. But ever wondered which are the rarest models of this already rare gem? As we dive into this video, we'll explore not just any Mustangs, but the most iconic and rarest models that left quite a mark on car enthusiasts and collectors alike. From groundbreaking designs to unparalleled performance factors, these Mustangs stood out at a time of frequent and fickle automotive markets in the 1970s. Let's take a ride through the 70s and discover the legends that defined an era. The Ford Mustang's journey began in the early 1960s as a vision of a new type of car that would appeal to the younger generation. Introduced on the 17th of April 1964 at the New York World's Fair, the Mustang instantly became a hit, selling over 22,000 units on its first day. Brainchild of Lee Iacocca, the Mustang was designed to be affordable, stylish, and highly customizable, allowing buyers to add a personal flair to their cars, which was a new thing altogether. The Mustang was built on the Falcon platform, which kept costs down and allowed for a quick production start. With its long hood and short deck, the Mustang created the pony car class of American automobiles. By 1966, a mere 2 years from its initial launch, over 1 million Mustangs had been sold. Throughout the late 60s and into the 70s, the Mustang continued to evolve, reflecting the changing tastes and demands of the market. As we move into the 1970s, let's explore the Mustangs that made a mark during this dynamic and fickle decade. The 1974 Mustang II Ghia is part of the Mustang II series, and possibly the poorest performing car, not only in the Mustang II series, but also in this list. It marked a significant departure from the Mustang's muscle car roots. Smaller, more fuel efficient, and with a focus on luxury, the Mustang II was designed to meet the changing demands of the automotive market. The Ghia model featured upscaled trim, including leather seats and a vinyl roof. While the Mustang II is often criticized for its lack of performance, it played a crucial role in keeping the Mustang brand alive during a challenging economic period during the revised market norms due to the 1973 oil crisis. Nonetheless, its distinctive design and historical significance make it an important part of Mustang history. The 1978 Ford Mustang King Cobra, or the Mustang II King Cobra, was the final iteration of the Mustang II series, and it went out with a bang. This special edition featured a total performance package that included a 5-liter V8 engine that delivered 139 horsepower, making it one of the most powerful Mustangs of the era. Its most distinctive feature was its aggressive styling and distinguishing body graphics, including a bold Cobra decal on the hood, unique front air dam, rear spoiler, and flared wheel arches. The King Cobra was designed to capture the essence of a true muscle car, and it succeeded in doing so, despite the stringent emissions regulations of the late 1970s market. Its limited production numbers and unique styling made the King Cobra a rare and valuable Mustang. This model remains a favorite among collectors for its rarity and its bold, uncompromising design. It can be said to stand as a bridge between the old muscle car glory days and the more modern iterations of the Mustang. The 1976 Ford Mustang Cobra II was a sporty variant of the Mustang II, designed to bring some of the performance flair back to the brand. It featured an utterly bold black and gold paint scheme, reminiscent of the Shelby GT500H from a decade earlier. Under the hood, it housed a 5-liter V8 engine, producing 134 horsepower. While it wasn't the most powerful Mustang, its styling cues, including hood scoops, stripes, and spoilers, made it stand out. The Cobra II was a response to the market and consumer demand for a performance-oriented Mustang during a time when fuel economy was becoming increasingly important. The 1973 Ford Mustang Mach 1 represented the last of the first-generation Mustangs, and it was a car that left a lasting impression. Buyers had a range of powerful engines to choose from, starting from the 302 cubic inch V8 to the monstrous 429 Super Cobra jet. Among them, the most notable was the 351 Cleveland V8, which could produce up to 266 horsepower. The Mach 1 featured a distinctive honeycomb grille, sport hood scoops, and sport slats, complete with NACA ducts. Its fastback body style and optional rear spoiler gave it a distinctive muscular look. It also gave it an aggressive look that matched its performance capabilities. This model year also saw the end of the big Mustangs, as subsequent models would become smaller and more fuel efficient in response to the 1973 oil crisis. The Mach 1's performance and style made it a standout in the early 1970s, and its limited production numbers and status as the final convertible of the original Mustang era make it a highly desirable collector's item, and it remains a favorite among Mustang collectors till date. The 1972 Mustang Sprint was a special edition model created to commemorate the U.S. bicentennial. It featured a distinctive red, white, and blue color scheme, complete with special decals and trim, including U.S. Shield decals and color-keyed side stripes. Under the hood, the Sprint offered a 302 cubic inch V8 engine, producing 140 horsepower. The Sprint package was available on both the hardtop and the fastback models, making it not only visually striking, but also a patriotic choice for Mustang enthusiasts. The Sprint's unique appearance and limited production run make it a rare and collectible Mustang. Mustang Sprint remains a beloved and collectible model from the early 70s. The 1970 Shelby GT500 was the ultimate expression of the Mustang's performance potential. This was one of the last Shelby Mustangs produced before the end of the partnership between Ford and Carroll Shelby. Designed by Carroll Shelby, this beast was equipped with a 428 cubic inch Cobra Jet V8 engine that produced 335 horsepower, making it one of the most powerful Mustangs of its time. The GT500's aggressive styling, with its unique front end and side air scoops, set it apart from other Mustangs. The GT500 was equipped with a fiberglass hood with functional air scoops and side air scoops and a rear spoiler, giving it the distinctive and muscular look. The Shelby GT500 remains one of the most iconic and valuable Mustangs. Only a limited number of GT500s were produced, adding to its already huge value. Its combination of raw power, refined handling, and unique design make the 1970 Shelby GT500 a true legend in the Mustang. The 1971 Ford Mustang Boss 351 was a high-performance variant that carried the legendary Boss name. It was a high-performance variant that combined the best of both worlds, the powerful 351 Cleveland V8 engine and the sleek redesigned body of the 1971 Mustang. It was powered by a 351 cubic inch V8 that produced an impressive 330 horsepower, thanks to a high compression ratio, solid lifter camshaft, and a 4-barrel carburetor. The Boss 351 was a force crafted to wreak havoc on the streets and the track alike. The Boss 351 also featured a robust suspension system, making it one of the best handling Mustangs of its time. Its exterior was marked by unique Boss decals, a blacked-out hood, and front and rear spoilers. The Boss 351 is celebrated for its raw power and the ability to perform both on the street and the track. Produced for only 1 year, the Boss 351 is a rare find for collectors. Its combination of performance, style, and rarity make it a highly sought-after model among Mustang enthusiasts. The 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 302 was built to compete in the Trans Am Racing Series and was quick to become a legend. It was powered by a high-revving 302 cubic inch V8 engine that produced 290 horsepower, featuring excellent handling characteristics. The Boss 302's design included a distinctive front spoiler, rear deck wing, and side stripes, giving it an aggressive and race-ready appearance. The Boss 302 wasn't just about power, it was about balance and handling. It used Cleveland cylinder heads and a Windsor block which significantly improved its performance for SCCA racing. It also featured a tuned suspension, front disc brakes, and a Hurst shifter, ensuring it could take on any corner with precision. This model remains a highly sought-after collector's item, symbolizing the peak of performance for the Mustang line in the early 70s. The 1970 Ford Mustang Mach 1 Twister Special was a limited regional edition created for the Kansas City sales district after ARI's collapse. Only 96 units were produced, making it not only one of the rarest Mustangs of the era, but also one of the rarest Mustangs ever produced. It featured unique graphics and was available with either the 428 Super Cobra jet or the 351 Cleveland V8 engine, the usually preferred option being the 428 Super Cobra jet V8 engine, delivering 335 horsepower. The Twister Special featured a unique orange and black paint scheme, with Twister Special decals and distinctive graphics. This model also came with the drag pack option, which included an upgraded suspension and cooling system, making it a true performance beast. The Twister Special is highly sought after by collectors for its rarity, its combination of unique features and limited availability, and its unique history. The 1970 Ford Mustang Boss 429 is widely regarded as the pinnacle of Mustang performance in the 1970s. It is arguably the most iconic and rarest Mustang of the 1970s. It was built to homologate Ford's new 429 cubic inch V8 engine for NASCAR competition. The Boss 429 featured a massive 429 cubic inch V8 engine producing 375 horsepower. The Boss 429 featured a unique semi-hemispherical combustion chamber, making it one of the most advanced engines of its time. Its exterior was marked by a large hood scoop, wide fender flares, and a rear spoiler, giving it an aggressive presence. This distinctive hood and aggressive styling set it apart from any other Mustang ever produced. With only 499 units produced in 1970, the Boss 429 is one of the rarest and most sought-after Mustangs, representing the ultimate in 1970s American muscle car engineering. Its unparalleled performance, unique design, and limited production make it the crown jewel of the 1970s Mustang lineup. If you enjoyed this journey of our most iconic 1970s Ford Mustangs, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. Share your favorite 70s Mustang in the comments below, and let us know which classic car you'd like us to cover next.